try and get up every morning, day after day, and work for a living. Let's see him try that. Then we'll see who's the real tough guy. The working man is the tough guy.
With me, Joe Wilson, a wealth management advisor with a big money management house.
Mo money, yo money, Joe money.
We're happy to get the kind of money that jingles, but we'd rather get the kind that folds.
Not your grandpa's financial show.
What's going on, my money mavens and moolah misfits? It's me, your money guy, Joe Wilson of the Joe Knows Money Show, reporting live on Progressive Voices Network, delivering you 4 minutes of money news you can use. Trending this week in money news, 7 out of 10 Americans will die without a will. However, 10 out of 10 will need one. That leads me to my next topic, 8 great reasons why you may need a will. Reason number 1, designate who is in charge of your estate. One of the most important reasons you need a will is to denote who is in charge of your estate. If you don't choose what is known as a personal representative, one is appointed by the courts. Number 2, prevent family disagreements. A will provides a clear division of assets, which can go a long way towards preventing family disagreements. If you own jewelry from your grandparents, but you know that several of your children, nieces, and nephews or cousins may want these items, it may be time to get a will. When your directives are spelled out clearly, your family won't be left feuding. Number 3, ease the grieving process. The regulations regarding the division of assets when you die without a will are complex. Your assets might not go to whom you expect or want. Since your family may find it difficult to cope with the grieving process during this time, don't complicate their lives with messy financial matters. Number 4, designate guardians for the kids. If your spouse has already passed, a will is needed to designate guardians for your children if you have them, and it's difficult to do so without a will. Number 5, maintain a small business. If you're an entrepreneur, another excellent reason to have a will that it allows you to outline the specific plan for your assets and heirs. Number 6, minimize probate. All estates go through probate, whether you have a will or not. Probate is a legal process that takes place after someone dies. It includes proving to the court that a deceased person's will is valid, as well as identifying and inventorying the deceased person's property. Having a clear-cut document with instructions on how to divide your assets also helps to avoid delays in decision-making regarding your estate. Number 7, you never know when you might pass. Although most of us would like to think that we'll live a very long time, that's not always the case. An accident or medical event can occur at any moment and at any age. That's why having a will is so important, even if you're a younger person. Number 8, make charitable donations. Are you passionate about a cause? If you want to donate part of your estate to a preferred charity, you can do that with a will. Now it's time for Joe's Money Trap of the Day. One of the biggest misconceptions that causes people to ignore putting a will in place is this assumption: won't my spouse automatically get everything I have? No, it doesn't always work like that. When you die without a will, or what's called intestate to the legal types, the state decides who gets what. Here is Joe's money grab of the day. A will is not as expensive or difficult as you might think. The planning process has been made more accessible through online resources and legal document companies, using the Willmaker software from Nolo that costs $55. If you don't like Willmaker, LegalZoom.com will be another way to get it done on the cheap at $69. But to ensure that your legal documents meet the specific needs of your situation, it is always in your best interest to seek the advice and counsel of an estate planning attorney. And now it's time for Joe's quote of the day. In this world, nothing can be said to be certain except death and taxes. That is a quote by Benjamin Franklin. You are listening to the Joe Knows Money Show on Progressive Voices Network. Follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/Joe Knows Money and on Twitter at Joe Knows Money.